that seems to be the big focus that we are bringing for our viewers, because that seems to be on part of the escalation that the BJP now seems to be leading on the streets, on the roads that we are looking at. But proud of its roots, this is the shirtless Congress that the Youth Congress now seems to project itself, in a way suggesting that Mahatma Gandhi's picture has now been used by the Congress Karyakartas to justify their shirtless stunt that they pulled off at the Bharat Mandapam yesterday. Though it was for a few minutes before they were whisked away, but this has now put out a national embarrassment as far as the BJP has now escalated its counter against the Congress party's shirtless stunt, with many of them, as far as within the allies is also concerned, are finding it difficult to justify the stand of what the Congress party has done and its Congress Karyakartas, the Youth Congress Karyakartas. So shirtless Congressy, in a way suggesting that Mahatma Gandhi-like protest is something that the Youth Congress Karyakartas projected yesterday at the Bharat Mandapam. Shirtless Congressy, as they have now put up the picture with Mahatma Gandhi as far as when it comes to the father of the nation. But this seems to, in a way, a justification, a defiance of some sorts that has now been put up by the Congress party there, because they have now been holding these protests yesterday. The BJP rather is now putting up a bigger counter, saying that this is nothing but national embarrassment, that the Congress party has stooped to such a level to embarrass their own country in the front of world delegates, tech giants who were present at the India AI summit. This is how the BJP is reacting.
Congress party has lost all sense of balance. After doing a shirtless, topless, characterless, brainless and shameless act, now they are invoking Mahatma Gandhi, and they are saying that their act was like Mahatma Gandhi, and they are putting picture of Mahatma Gandhi to justify it. Do India Alliance partners support this nonsense? They have anyways distanced themselves from this act. But this shows the level of Congress. Congress party is a Mahagoon party, and they are calling it a Mahatma Gandhi act. Today Congress has crossed all limits. For them, AI means anti-India. And it's not INC, it's ANC, Anti-National Congress.
Let's connect with Shefali on ground there, because we've been getting you pictures coming in from different parts of the country, whether be it in Delhi, Surat, Mumbai, even in Jammu, the protests that have been taking place, and it has been taking center stage on part of the BJP there. Shefali, tell us about the national capital, the protest that was being led, the march towards the Congress party headquarters in the national capital.
Yes, Amita, BJP workers had demonstrated a protest towards and have marched towards the Congress headquarters earlier today, and now the protesters have been detained by the Delhi police, including the Delhi BJP president Virendra Sachdeva, who has also been detained by Delhi police. The protest was being held by BJP workers in regards to what Indian Youth Congress protested yesterday at Bharat Mandapam during the India Impact AI Summit, where few workers went inside at hall number 5 and have demonstrated a shirtless protest there, allegedly over unemployment and Trump tariff is what the Congress claimed that the protest was all about. But now BJP is raising question as to why this protest was to be held by Congress, especially when all the global eyes were at this summit. So the question was, what they were raising is that this is an insult to the nation. They are bringing the image of the nation down. It is demeaning for Congress party to do something like that, to pull something like that, and now they're demanding Congress to apologize to the entire nation.
All right, because an apology that has now been sought on part of the BJP leaders there, they have been saying that the Congress party leadership, including Rahul, Priyanka and Mallikarjun Kharge, should rather apologize in front of the nation. But it seems that, Shefali, the Congress party is defined time and again as far as the recent post by Rahul Gandhi is concerned, and it seems to be rather copy-pasted by his own party leader, saying Narendra Modi is compromised. This is the biggest betrayal, as they believe, that has been exposed.
Yes, Amita, the post that was posted by Rahul Gandhi, it mentioned the same thing which was yesterday on the T-shirt T-shirts of the protesters saying PM is compromised. So in a way, was he supporting what his own party, Indian Youth Congress, has done? Was it that there are questions that are being also raised if he is supporting what has happened, if he is in comply with what has happened yesterday? And not just that, today also Indian Youth Congress has shared a photo on X of Mahatma Gandhi, where on the top it's written shirtless Gandhi. So this is happening, and now BJP is raising question on this very post, saying not just that it is the protest was
seems to be how the Congress party seems to be defending and justifying their stand. Pradeep, what's your take on this shirtless Congressy with the picture of Mahatma Gandhi?
Well, Amita, just tells you that the Congress party has lost its mental semblance, because after they were beaten by the youth of the country and thrown out from the Bharat Mandapam, as I speak to you, I can tell you that there is massive anger against the youth of the country. So this post is nothing but a reflection of frustration. This is insult of Mahatma Gandhi, and this tells you that the Congress party is so disconnected from reality. Tomorrow they will compare the members from the Nehru Gandhi Vadra family also with Mahatma Gandhi. So clearly this is a reflection of loss of mental semblance by the Congress workers after being beaten up by the youth of the country at the Bharat Mandapam and being thrown out from the Bharat Mandapam.
All right. Thank you, Pradeep, for that point of view. Well, as far as the BJP has been calling it as a shameless, brainless, characterless kind of a jibe that has now been taken on part of the BJP against the Youth Congress Karyakartas there. But on part of the Congress party, there, some of their leaders have tried to rather justify and say that they are proud of the actions of their youth Karyakartas. Now, they have called themselves as descendants of Gandhi, and Pawan Khera here trying to defend this act, calling it as a protest by the youth Karyakartas as a matter of pride.
प्रोटेस्ट वहां नहीं करना चाहिए। प्रोटेस्ट कहां करना चाहिए जनाब? किसी की बेसमेंट में जाकर प्रोटेस्ट करें। प्रोटेस्ट वहीं होता है जहां लोगों को दिखता है। प्रोटेस्ट वहीं होता है जहां मीडिया के कैमरा होते हैं। प्रोटेस्ट और कहां होगा? संसद में हम बोले तो लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन राहुल गांधी देश के लिए सबसे बड़ा खतरा है। 25 सांसदों को आप बाहर कर देते हैं। हम सड़क पर आए तो हम राष्ट्र विरोधी हैं।
But the BJP is not hearing any of this. Neither is the government and the union ministers. They have attacked the Congress over the demonstration at Bharat Mandapam, accusing the party leaders of defending a disgraceful act.
जो रकस यहाँ पे क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की, उसको सब ने इनवेरिएबली शेमफुल कहा है। किसी ने बहुत स्ट्रांग वर्ड्स भी यूज किए हैं, और जिस तरह से भारत की प्रतिष्ठा को कम करने का प्रयास कांग्रेस हमेशा करती है, वो बहुत ही शर्मनाक है। और किसी भी पैरामीटर पे इस तरह की हरकत करना उनकी राजनीति जैसी जो गिरावट है उनकी राजनीति में वो दर्शाती है। कांग्रेस एंटी यूथ है। कांग्रेस नहीं चाहती कि कोई भी अच्छी टेक्नोलॉजी, अच्छे नए प्रयास भारत में आए।
But there are no takers as far as Congress party's allies are concerned, because they too seem to be finding a hard time when it comes to justifying the actions of the youth Congress Karyakartas. They have been calling it as a disgrace, and this is coming in from no less as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned. They're saying that the Congress party workers should have chosen a different place. Same is a reaction coming in from the RJD, calling it as a bad option, and the UVD faction of the Shiv Sena saying that when it comes to India, there should be no compromise.
देखिए, लोकतंत्र में सरकार की आलोचना करना, प्रदर्शन करना, धरना देना, ये पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का भी एक अधिकार है और आम आदमी का भी अधिकार है, लेकिन उसका एक तरीका होता है। जिस प्रकार यूथ कांग्रेस के साथियों ने वहां पर उग्र प्रदर्शन किया और पूरी की पूरे देश के सिस्टम के खिलाफ जिस प्रकार का बर्ताव किया, ये अच्छी बात नहीं है। राजनीति में इतनी सूचिता का भान होना चाहिए कि आप जो कर रहे हैं उससे आपकी पूरी पार्टी तो कहीं तकलीफ में नहीं आ जाएगी। हमें लगता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी भी इस कृत्य से नाराज है, और राहुल गांधी जी ने ऐसा पाठ कभी युवाओं को नहीं सिखाया है। जो भी हुआ है अच्छा नहीं हुआ है। पुलिस कार्रवाई कर रही है और हमें लग रहा है कि पुलिस उचित कार्रवाई करेगी। हम सरकार से नाराज हो सकते हैं, सरकार की कुनीतियों का विरोध कर सकते हैं, बहुत सारी खामियां हो सकती हैं, लेकिन जब बात टेक्नोलॉजी की हो, बात विकास की हो, बात डेवलपमेंट की हो, तो उसका विरोध कम से कम हमारी पार्टी तो नहीं करती। हमारे नेता तो युवाओं के लिए प्रेरणादायक हैं। नई नई पॉलिसीज का वो समर्थन करते हैं, पर्यावरण हो, एआई हो और भी बहुत सारे टेक्निकल इश्यूज हों। तो जिस प्रकार वहां पर प्रदर्शन हुआ है वो पूरे देश को पसंद नहीं आया है। पुलिस ने सभी को डिटेक्ट किया है, कानूनन ढंग से उन पर कार्रवाई भी हो रही है। आगे आने वाले समय में यूथ कांग्रेस के साथियों को, एनएसयूआई के साथियों को इससे सबक लेना चाहिए कि ऐसा कोई कृत्य न हो जिससे पूरा का पूरा एक
One national shame that is now being called out on part of the UPD faction of the Shiv Sena as well, saying that there is a time and a proper place as far as holding protest is concerned. अजय आलोक जी भी हमारे साथ फोन लाइन पे जुड़ गए। अजय आलोक जी, एक तस्वीर सामने रखी है कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से, एक तरीके से जस्टिफाई कर रहे हैं कि कल जो भारत मंडपम में हुआ, उन्होंने महात्मा गांधी की तस्वीर के ऊपर लिखा है शर्टलेस कांग्रेसी।
देखिए, ऐसा है ना कि दिस मैन इज एब्सोल्युटली क्रेजी, absolutely mentally unstable person and thick-skinned liar. Now he has the audacity to compare himself with Gandhi ji, whether he himself is a Gandhi, not Gandhi. Udhar ka Gandhi, chori ka Gandhi, and now he's comparing himself to Gandhi ji. What they have done yesterday is a national shame. Instead of apologizing for that, he's facing all these things. That means there was a tactical approval from Rahul Gandhi. It was his brainchild that all those youth Congress leaders should go and protest like that in front of the AI summit so that India gets a bad name globally. So he has gone beyond negotiations, and I think a mentally unstable person is a threat to the national security.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ajay Alok, for joining us. As far as when it comes to this very picture of this poster that has now been put out by the Congress is something that has now been called out by the BJP as well. And nothing less than an apology is something that has now been sought on part of the BJP and the Union Minister, who are calling out this shameful and a disgraceful act that has been put up by the Youth Congress Karyakartas. In the meantime, let's take a look exactly when it comes to the Youth Congress Karyakartas who participated in yesterday's shirtless protest and thereafter were taken into custody. They were arrested by the Delhi police in legal action that has been initiated with a hearing that is said to be currently underway at the Patiala House Court, where they have been produced before the judicial magistrate. So this is the update that we are hearing as far as when it comes to the defense there. On part of the Congress party, Karyakartas have been calling this protest as peaceful and saying that the arrest is now politically motivated. We'll be getting you the updates there as far as the Youth Congress Karyakartas who were taken into custody yesterday, and the police said that they were probing an alleged wider conspiracy angle in connection with the protest there, and they were questioned at the Parliament Street Police Station, and now they are being produced at the Patiala House Court. Bhavtosh, good afternoon. What are we learning as far as the Youth Congress Karyakartas who were taken into custody for their protest at Bharat Mandapam are being produced in court?
Amita, good afternoon. Our colleague Dev is inside the courtroom, and he has said that Delhi Police Advocate Atul Srivastav, who is in fact representing the prosecution, has demanded custody of the 4 accused who have been arrested in this case. On the grounds that at least they want to arrest 7 other suspects in this case, primarily on the grounds that they suspect, quote unquote, a larger conspiracy behind the protest that took place at Bharat Mandapam. He has also said that the protests were completely illegal, and he has said that they suspect that or they have a suspicion that the main accused in this case are on run. And to counter that, the counsel of those arrested in this case have said that the protest was peaceful in nature, and the accused who have been arrested were actually beaten up by those who were present in the spot. And he has also said that in case the police needs to question those who they fear are responsible for the protest, then notice should be issued to them. The prosecution has further said that they suspect that there was a lot of planning that had gone behind the protest that had taken place, and they have also said that the protest that happened was completely illegal in nature, and that protest had in fact brought shame to the country. The hearing is presently going on, and the police have demanded custody of the 4 accused who have been arrested in this case. Now, in the FIR that has been filed by the Delhi police, there are non-bailable sections, and that's the reason why the police have demanded custodial remand of the 4 accused as far as this case is concerned.
All right, but how much of the custody that we are looking at as far as what the police have now been demanding from the court side? Because on the other side, the council has been giving the justification that it was a peaceful protest. But nevertheless, Bhavtosh, in the manner in which that they had access to inside Bharat Mandapam, where there is the highest level of security, and in a planned manner that they carried out this protest, would be raised in the court.
Well, as of now, the prosecution has not cleared as to how many days of custody has been demanded, but the Defense Counsel has said that there was nothing illegal as far as their entry is concerned. They have said that they had registered themselves, and after registering themselves, they went inside, and they have said that if we go by the footage that has been accessed by everyone on social media, they only raised slogans, and at no point of time they committed any kind of violence. In fact, the Defense Counsel has further went ahead and said that his clients were the one who have been beaten up, to which Delhi Police Council has countered it, and he in fact had said that they suspect that there was a larger conspiracy behind this entire protest that have taken place. He has also said that the protests were completely illegal in nature. Sources within Delhi Police have said that initially the accused wanted to carry a black umbrella inside the venue, but looking into the security arrangements, they in fact did not do so, and subsequently they decided to carry out a shirtless protest. Now, police in fact carried out raids and searches at least 8 to 9 locations, and they have so far not managed to trace 7 of the accused.
So, according to updates coming in from the Patiala House Court, the judgment has been reserved, and at least when it comes to the police, they have sought at least for 5 days of police custody, as they need to ascertain where the posters were printed and other things about plan and a larger conspiracy. As far as the information is concerned, we'll keep our viewers updated on what really comes out from the Patiala House Court. But as far as when it comes to the opposition parties are concerned, they are coming out to call on Congress Party's shameful act. And this is from Mayawati as well. The Bahujan Samaj Party Supremo has also now called this act as an indecent act that has been put up by the Youth Congress Karyakartas, where she says that the AI Impact Summit that was held in New Delhi, many prominent figures from India and abroad were there, and she's also now called out this stunt that has been put up by the Congress Party Karyakartas at Bharat Mandapam, the hearing that has been taking place at the Patiala House Court. And remains to be seen what really comes out of it as they are being presented before the court. But many political leaders in the opposition have called out as far as this shameful act and this disgraceful act by the Congress Party Karyakartas, saying that the AI Impact Summit held in New Delhi, in which quite prominent figures from both the countries and abroad were invited and which were making headlines on an international level. Now, in the manner in which certain individuals, mostly identified as young Congress members, expressed their anger by going semi-nude during this event is utterly disgraceful and reprehensible. She further says that if this conference was not of international stature, it would be a different matter altogether. However, such conduct during the summit is a cause for concern, meaning that it would be appropriate to ensure that the dignity and the image of the country is not tarnished. So saying that as far as when it comes to India's image is concerned, that cannot be compromised at any stage. Well, that is the stand, Adib, that it seems that Mayawati has also taken. You know, it is a very difficult position that the opposition and its leaders are finding themselves in. Their ally is the Congress Party. How would they even justify this act?
Well, certainly, Amita, and see, this is the main reason that Mayawati has condemned the act of the Indian Youth Congress. And in fact, on her X account, she has posted that if the summit was not of the international stature, then it would have been a different matter. But the way the Congress workers, they have protested inside the AI summit is condemnable, and she in fact went on to condemn the act which was done by the Youth Congress workers. In fact, she has categorically mentioned that this was an international event and it has brought the fame to the country at the international level. There were delegates from all over the world, and at that point the Congress Party chose to protest just like this. So Mayawati has also condemned the act done by Indian Youth Congress, Meta.
Absolutely. Well, that is the point. But what is being said on part of the Samajwadi Party as well in Uttar Pradesh, Adib, because they to be find themselves in a difficult position to actually, in a way, justify the Congress and what their Congress Karyakartas have done.
Amita, see, in this matter, the Samajwadi Party has also criticized the Congress Party. Although Samajwadi Party and Congress Party, they both are in alliance, but Congress is being criticized even by the Samajwadi Party. The party has on record went on to say that the place was not right. They should have chosen another place. That they have the right to protest. It's their constitutional right, but they could have chosen any other place. Protesting inside the Bharat Mandapam during the AI summit was not right, and they could have chosen another place. So Samajwadi Party has also criticized the Congress Party for protesting inside Bharat Mandapam during the AI summit.
All right, Adeep, thank you very much for the moment. So as far as when it comes to the counter-protest is also concerned, we're looking at pictures that have been coming in from different parts of the country where the BJP has been leading their protests. And these pictures are coming in from New Delhi, from Surat, from Jammu, from Mumbai as well. Black flags that have also been shown as far as these dramatic scenes that were witnessed. Because it was yesterday, for a few minutes before they were whisked away, a bunch of youth Congress karyakartas took off their shirts and raised slogans against the centre and the Prime Minister in a manner of protest that they have raised, because it was against the Prime Minister and against the trade deal with the US. Chaos broke out in one of the halls there of the AI summit at the Bharat Mandapam when a crowd began shouting against the Prime Minister. Now the BJP has hit the streets demanding an apology. Pictures that have been coming in from different parts, even from Jammu as well, as you're looking at the screens there, and there is only one demand that is now coming in. Well, Jaipur also, we are told that in Rajasthan, we are looking at these protests where barricades are something that the karyakartas of the BJP, they are trying to jump over them, and the police in a bid to control the crowd and the agitation that has been taking place, because the BJP karyakartas are angry, they are seething, and they are demanding one thing from the Congress party, that their top leaders must come out and apologize, because the act of the Congress party karyakartas yesterday at Bharat Mandapam were nothing short of a national disgrace, and it is reprehensible in the manner in which that the conduct happened in Bharat Mandapam. However, Rahul Gandhi and its leaders continue to remain defiant. PM is compromised is that one line that Rahul Gandhi has stated, and it's the same thing that is now being copy-pasted by their other Congress party leaders as well on their social media handles. So you can see on ground the anger against what the karyakartas of the Youth Congress have done in Delhi and Bharat Mandapam yesterday. The fire seems to be spreading to other parts of the country. Wherever you look, whether it comes from New Delhi, from Jaipur, from Surat, from Mumbai, from Jammu, we're looking at the BJP karyakartas now who are holding these counter protests. Rahul Gandhi's effigies that have been burned, sloganeering that have been taking place, and Maafi Mange Congress seems to be the call that has now been taken up by the BJP. So what the Congress party has done in return, they have actually put out an image of a shirtless Mahatma Gandhi, saying that he is the original shirtless Congressee, and following the very same line, it is the shirtless protest that was done on part of the Youth Congress karyakartas in Bharat Mandapam. Now they were whisked away, they were detained, they were questioned, and currently they are now being produced in court in the Patiala House Court in the national capital. We'll keep you updated on what happens in court really. But in the meantime, those are the BJP protest pictures that are now coming in from different parts of the country.